why you should play Vin Diesel Wheelman on the PlayStation 3. Live your life a quarter mile at a time as you play as an undercover agent and expert driver. This game has some great car combat, massive explosions, and if you pay attention, a lot of the time, these people come flying out of the car, and you can just see them either die out there or they'll just kind of roll over and just jump back up as we just seen. Amazing action though. There we go right there. Big jump scene. This is very cinematic, it's very action-packed. Jumping in the buildings, going in the buildings, jumping out of it, it's like wow. And as they tie the scenes together, the cut scenes don't get old because they're not the same clips. It's almost like the damage you cause, and then it goes into the cinematic action. So you kind of don't get tired of looking at them because you get to see the action and the impact in a different way, depending on it. See, like this one right here runs into the boutique, pretty cool. Even a tire pops off. But yeah, Vin Diesel, he's another undercover agent, and he's trying to solve some things out, and he plays, and he's a witful guy, and he's real smart, and he gets himself in danger. But he also, he's really good at getting himself out of sticky situations too, because he thought ahead. And it's real fun. It's open world, driving around the city. The cops are coming after you in this whole Need for Speed kind of action. They're trying to stop you. They got the barricades up. And you're really trying to evade them. In the beginning of the game, you don't realize the depth that they're going to go into, as you see right here with the trailer, and you're like, oh my goodness, this jump is coming up. I better not mess it up. Great shot. Vin Diesel's trying to get this lady back from the bank job they just did, and they're having some difficulties. Someone blew up the car, and here he is as a special agent lining up his next move, the next people he's going to encounter. Vin Diesel's working his way through, kind of explaining to people who he is and what he can do. And they're kind of laughing at him like, oh, you want to be a wheelman? Yeah, sure you do. And he actually tells them, he actually lets them know how good he is by his performance. By once again putting himself in a sticky situation and getting himself out of it. Laughing at him like, where's your car? You should tell them, hey, it isn't how you stand by your car. Wish he had more one-liners in this game, I will say that. I wish he had some of those. Just movie lines where he kind of spits out some of those old lines that he, from the movies and everything else. But he didn't need a car because he knew he was going to take his. We're gonna get into the action now. These guys are gonna take kindly to him stealing the car. But it's a good game. It's open world. The driving is kind of finicky. You kind of bounce over. You can bounce into things kind of easy. You can hold down square to drift, and if you really want to drift, you hit L2 and R2 and hold them down and go around corners real fast. It just takes some getting used to when you're going back and going through some of these PlayStation 3 games to really find out how you're supposed to do it and get good at the game, as they say. But I still had a good time playing it. But thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. And until next time, talk to you later. I see they chased him trying to get the boss's car back, but he set him up for a trap because he needed to get to him to get to the bigger fish. So they come rolling down here thinking they got Vin Diesel outplayed. This is what you can expect from this game. Good storyline, good action, and these immersive environments, and the actual combat racing and all the other stuff as you get into that, and the crashing and the cinematic of it. But thanks for watching, and if you want to live your life a quarter mile at a time, pick up Wheelman.